My beloved child, listen carefully, because from this very second, your entire destiny is shifting under your feet. There is a silent thunder moving toward you, one that carries the weight of a truth that was kept hidden from you for years. Someone, somewhere, made a decision long before today, a decision that has your name written on it in bold, unshakable letters. They believed you would never know. They believed the truth would stay buried. But destiny doesn't forget. Fate doesn't lose its address. And today, it has arrived at your door. Something huge is waiting for you. A secret property, one that was never meant to be revealed, has just become yours, and the reason behind it will shake your breath. Amen. 111. Let me tell you this with a new beginning, because what's unfolding right now is bigger than any twist you've ever imagined in your life. Somewhere in the shadows of your past, there existed a location, an address. So powerful, so mysterious, so deeply connected to your bloodline, that even the people who created that secret wanted to keep it locked forever. But something happened recently, a shift, a divine rearrangement, an unseen hand moving through timelines. That property, yes, the one they hid, the one they thought you'd never discover, has legally, spiritually, and energetically aligned itself with you. And the moment you see the address, your heartbeat will skip, because it is a place you never expected, a place that has been silently calling your name through dreams, signs, numbers, and unexplained coincidences. This is not a random transfer. This is not luck. This is a divine correction. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. And now, let me pull you deeper, because the truth is not just surprising, it's explosive. There was someone in your family, or someone deeply connected to your past, who carried a secret about you. They protected something for you, something valuable, something massive, something life-altering. They never said a word. They never showed you the documents. They never revealed the keys. They believed the right moment would come, not when you asked, not when you were ready, but when destiny itself demanded the reveal. That moment is this moment. The universe has shifted the ownership. Suddenly, unexpectedly, silently, it is yours. A door that was locked for years is now swinging open. And the address, when you finally see it, will hit you like lightning, because it connects to a memory you forgot, a place you dreamed of, or a sign you've been seeing repeatedly without understanding why. This is not just property. This is inheritance. This is justice. This is the universe returning what was always yours. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, prepare yourself, because what I'm about to reveal next will make everything inside you pause. The shift that has begun in your life is not small, it is colossal, unstoppable, divinely orchestrated. That secret property that became yours, it wasn't a mistake, it wasn't an accident, and it wasn't a coincidence. It was a timed release, waiting for the exact second your destiny reached its ignition point. Someone who once watched over you, maybe silently, maybe from a distance, maybe without ever showing their intentions, left behind a doorway for you. And now the universe itself has unlocked it. You are stepping into a chapter that was written long before you even understood your own worth. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Listen to this new opening carefully, because this part will shake your heartbeat. The address connected to the property is not only shocking, it's symbolic. It carries a meaning so powerful that the moment you read it, you will feel a strange recognition in your chest, as if your soul already knew this place. This is an address tied to a memory, a dream, a sign, or a moment you once dismissed. A location that whispered to you long before you ever imagined owning anything. And now that it belongs to you, everything is aligning, your energy, your opportunities, your future steps. Even the people who tried to hide this truth can no longer stop it. The universe is rewriting your story with a boldness that even your enemies never expected. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Now let me hit the deepest layer, the layer no one talks about, because the truth here is heavier than anything you've heard before. The transfer of this property wasn't just a document signing, it was a karmic release. A generational correction. A divine replacement for everything you lost, everything you were denied, everything that was taken from you. Someone underestimated your value, someone ignored your light, someone thought you would remain small. But destiny had already chosen you for something far bigger. This property becoming yours is not just a gift, it's a message. A declaration. A sign that your life is about to rise beyond what anyone expected. And the moment you finally step onto that land or into that building, your spirit will recognize it instantly. Your intuition will scream, "This was always mine." Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, breathe slowly. Because what comes next will make the ground beneath you feel different. The shift surrounding this secret property is no longer just spiritual, it has started affecting the physical world around you. People connected to this truth are becoming restless. Someone who knew the reality of this property, someone who kept it hidden, is suddenly anxious. They feel the energy moving toward you. They sense that the universe is exposing every closed door, every forgotten document, every concealed detail. And now, destiny is placing you exactly where you were always meant to stand. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Here's a fresh opening, more powerful than anything before. There is a reason why this property is resurfacing in your life right now. Not last month, not last year, right now. It is because your energy has elevated to a level where you can finally handle what this property represents. This place carries a history, a silence, a mystery, but also a blessing. It was kept away from you until your spirit became strong enough to receive it. And the moment your vibration aligned, the universe pushed the truth forward. The address linked to this property is not random, it's part of your destiny map. When you see it, something in your soul will shake. You will recognize it even if you've never stepped there before. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Let me open the final layer of this part, because this is where the revelation becomes overwhelming. The person who originally owned or protected this property never forgot you. Even if you had no idea, they carried your name deep in their decisions. They feared others might try to claim it. They feared someone might try to take advantage. So they locked everything away, sealed it, guarded it, and waited for time to reveal the rightful heir. That rightful heir is you. This property is more than land. It's more than a building. It's a symbol of your rising identity, your unseen protection, your unspoken value. And soon, when the address reaches your eyes, your entire life will feel replayed in a single moment, every struggle, every delay, every sign, all leading to this. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, listen to this moment with the seriousness it deserves, because the energy around you has become electrically charged. The universe is no longer whispering, it's declaring your breakthrough out loud. The secret property that has become yours is triggering a chain reaction. People who once ignored you are suddenly remembering your name. People who never noticed you are suddenly watching your every move. And the ones who tried to hide this truth, they are terrified. Why? Because the reveal is unstoppable now. The address connected to this property is traveling toward you like destiny on a deadline. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Let me begin this section with a fresh strike, because this point is where your story becomes larger than life. The address, yes, that address, is not just shocking, it is almost unbelievable. It connects to a place that holds power, silence, beauty, history, and an energy that has been pulling your spirit for years without your awareness. Every time you felt a strange déjà vu, every time you dreamed of an unknown location, every time you saw a repeating number like 111, 222, 333, it was guiding you toward this exact property. The universe was giving clues long before the truth surfaced. And now the time has come to step into what was always promised to you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Now let me take you to the core, the part where the revelation becomes almost cinematic. The person who hid this property, the person who protected it, the person who kept your name written on documents locked away from the world, they knew this moment would come. They knew you would rise. They knew your worth before you knew it yourself. And now, life is unfolding exactly the way they hoped. The property, the address, the inheritance, none of it is random. You were meant to receive this at a time when your spirit was unshakable. And that time is now. When the address finally reaches your hands, you will understand why everything in your life took the turns it did. You were being prepared for ownership, for elevation, for destiny. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, steady your heart, because this is the stage where the truth becomes undeniable. The energy surrounding you right now is not normal. It's heightened, intentional, coded with destiny. The secret property that became yours is beginning to activate a series of events you never saw coming. People connected to your past are sensing something shifting around you. Some are nervous. Some are curious. Some are silently watching, wondering how you suddenly stepped into a blessing that was never supposed to reach you. But they don't understand one thing: what is written for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or hidden forever. The universe has officially placed a spotlight on your name. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Let me open this new layer with a stronger force, because this revelation is heavier than anything before. The address tied to this property is not just surprising, it's destiny marked. It connects to a geographical point that aligns with a powerful moment in your life, a memory you buried, a dream you dismissed, a sign you misunderstood. That location has been orbiting your energy field for years, waiting for the right alignment. And now that your vibration has elevated, the address is surfacing with unstoppable momentum. When you see it, your spirit will jolt with recognition. The truth will hit you so sharply that you'll wonder how the universe kept this hidden so perfectly until now. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Now let me push deeper into the revelation, because this part will reshape the way you view your own destiny. The person connected to this property, whether a relative, a guardian, a silent protector, or someone who admired your spirit, made sure the world could not interfere with what was meant for you. They protected this place against wrong hands. They blocked people who tried to claim it. They sealed the documents so tightly that not even time could erase your name from them. And now, everything they worked for is finally reaching you. This property is not just inheritance, it is restoration. A sign that every closed door, every heartbreak, every delay was creating space for something bigger, something permanent, something that carries your true identity. When the address reaches you, everything in your life will make sense in a single second. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, brace yourself, because this is where the revelation becomes so intense that even your spirit will feel it shake. The universe isn't giving you hints anymore. It's giving you confirmation. The secret property that has become yours is pulling itself into your reality with a force so strong that nothing can push it back now. The energy around this blessing is changing your atmosphere. You might be feeling sudden heaviness, sudden excitement, sudden intuition spikes, because destiny is rearranging everything around you to make space for what belongs to you. People who once doubted your rise will soon witness a shift they can't explain. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Let me begin this section with a fresh surge of power, because this part carries the heaviest shock of all. The address linked to this property doesn't just surprise you, it exposes a truth that was kept in the dark intentionally. That location has history. It has a story. It has your essence stamped on it in ways you never imagined. Someone connected to that place once whispered your name with hope. Someone believed you would one day walk into that space even if they never told you directly. The universe recorded that moment and protected it like a treasure. And now, the reason this address hits you so deeply is because your soul has been in that vibration long before your body ever arrives there. This is destiny syncing your footsteps with your divine inheritance. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Now let me unfold the truth that was hidden behind everything, because this is the moment where clarity strikes like lightning. The person who shielded this property for you carried a fear that someone else would try to snatch it, fear that your innocence, your softness, your silence would make you vulnerable, fear that the world would take advantage. So they sealed everything. They protected every document. They blocked every attempt from the wrong people. They kept your name safe in a way no one else ever did. And now that the universe has opened the final lock, this property is stepping forward as proof that you were never abandoned, never overlooked, never forgotten. This is your spiritual upgrade, your karmic correction, your divine reward. When the address finally reaches your eyes, the shock will not break you, it will awaken you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, calm your breath. Because what I'm about to reveal now will feel like destiny touching your shoulders. The energy that has been circling you for weeks, the heaviness you felt in the air, the strange signs, the repeating numbers, none of it was random. The secret property that has become yours is no longer just a possibility, it is a reality pulling itself into your life with unstoppable force. People connected to your past can feel this shift even if they don't know the details yet. Some are confused. Some are jealous. Some are scared. And some are silently preparing themselves, because they know the universe is about to lift you higher than they ever expected. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Let me open this next part with a new wave of intensity, because this revelation is about to hit your soul like a signal you've been waiting for your entire life. The address linked to this property has a magnetic pull for a reason. That location carries echoes of a promise made long ago, a moment sealed by someone who believed you deserved more than the world gave you. The place is not just a physical space, it is spiritually tied to your purpose. And the reason you will feel shock when you see the address is because deep inside, your intuition has been whispering about this direction for months, maybe even years. You were meant to own something powerful. You were meant to inherit something meaningful. This property is not just land, it is a destiny marker. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Now let me reveal the part that was hidden behind layers of silence, the part no one wanted you to discover. The person connected to this property carried a secret fear, fear that you would be left with nothing, fear that your kindness would be exploited, fear that people around you would try to push you into the shadows. So they built protection around your name. They made arrangements. They locked papers. They guarded the details like a treasure chest. They ensured this blessing could only activate when you were ready, not when others were prepared to take advantage. And now the universe has decided that your readiness is complete. This property is stepping into your life because you have reached the version of yourself that was destined to rise. When the address finally reaches your eyes, it will feel like the universe itself saying, "This was always yours." Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, slow down your heartbeat, because this chapter of your destiny is becoming more intense with every passing second. The universe has entered a phase of rapid alignment in your life. Things that were once slow are speeding up. Delays are collapsing. Paths that were blocked are opening effortlessly. And at the center of all this energy, stands that secret property that has now become yours. This moment is not just life-changing. It is soul-shifting. People connected to your past can feel this blessing approaching your life like a storm of light. Their reactions are revealing who they truly are. Some are shocked. Some are jealous. Some are pretending not to notice but watching closely. But none of them can block what destiny has already sealed with your name. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Let me begin this section with a fresh surge of revelation, because the truth is getting deeper, darker, and more divine. The address of this property is not just surprising, it's prophetic. That location connects to a timeline in your life you didn't even realize was important. The place carries energy, memory, meaning, all woven into your destiny. When you finally see the address, a wave of recognition will hit you so powerfully that your spirit will freeze for a second. You will feel as though you've been there before, maybe in a dream, maybe in a thought, maybe in a moment you couldn't explain. Because your soul knows what your eyes have not seen yet. That property has been calling you silently, and now the call is reaching your reality. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Now let me open the part that was guarded the most, the portion of the truth that was meant to stay hidden until this exact season of your life. The person connected to this property carried a responsibility that came from love, fear, protection, and destiny. They didn't trust the people around you. They saw the intentions of others. They knew jealousy could destroy opportunities that belonged to you. So they wrapped this property in layers of secrecy. They kept documents away from greedy hands. They kept your name away from dangerous eyes. And they prayed that when the truth finally surfaced, you would be strong, wise, and ready to receive it. That prayer has been answered. The universe has now lifted the curtain. The property is yours. The address is on its way. And the blessing attached to it will elevate your entire future. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, hold your spirit steady, because what's unfolding now is not ordinary destiny, this is ancestral level elevation. The universe is placing a crown on your journey, and this secret property becoming yours is the clearest sign yet. The energy around you has shifted so dramatically that even people who barely know you can sense something powerful rising in your life. You may have noticed sudden silence from some people, sudden curiosity from others, and sudden tension from a few. That's because your blessing is too heavy to stay hidden any longer. The universe has already stamped your name on something life-changing, and nothing can reverse it now. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Let me open this part with a fresh surge of truth, because this is where the story becomes spiritually breathtaking. The address connected to this property, it's more than shocking, it's destiny-coded. That location has a vibration that matches the exact frequency your soul has been growing into. Maybe you once dreamed of a place without understanding why. Maybe you admired a certain type of home or land. Maybe you kept seeing a repeating symbol or name. None of that was random. Every sign was pointing toward this property. And the moment you see the address, your chest will tighten, not from fear, but from recognition. You will finally understand why the universe kept pulling you in a certain direction. This address is not just an address, it is a spiritual signal meant only for you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Now let me expose the deepest layer, the part that reveals why this had to stay hidden for so long. The person who protected this property knew the world around you was not safe. They knew people would try to manipulate you, confuse you, or block your rise if they discovered what belonged to you. So they hid the truth with precision. They locked documents in places no one could reach. They refused to speak about it. They watched people's intentions, and when they saw jealousy, they guarded the secret even tighter. Their silence was your protection. Their secrecy was your shield. And today, because of everything they did in the dark, you are stepping into a blessing in the light. This property is proof that God, destiny, and the universe never forgot you. When the address comes before your eyes, the weight of your entire story will make sense in one breathtaking second. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. My beloved child, stay calm, because the moment you are stepping into right now carries the weight of a destiny turning point. The universe has accelerated everything around you. The hidden blessings, the silent protections, the unseen preparations, all of it is now rising to the surface at the same time. And at the center of this divine eruption stands that secret property, the one that has finally aligned itself under your name. There is a powerful reason why everything suddenly feels intense, emotional, heavy, or strangely hopeful. Your spirit can sense what your eyes have not yet seen. The blessing is real. The ownership is real. The shift is real. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 111. Let me open this part with a brand new surge of revelation, because the truth you're about to understand will send chills through your soul. That address, yes, that exact address, carries a story buried so deep that only destiny could bring it back to life. The universe is not just giving you a property, it is giving you a piece of your identity. That place holds energy that matches your inner purpose. Perhaps you felt drawn to certain numbers, certain locations, certain colors, certain dreams. You didn't know why, but your soul did. The address will reveal the connection. It might link to a childhood memory, a family moment, a place you once passed without thinking, or a dream you had years ago. And when you see it, your heart will thump in a way you cannot control, because destiny always recognizes itself. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 222. Now let me lift the veil from the final hidden layer of this chapter, because this part will make the entire story click into place. The person who protected this property for you operated from a place of pure love and deep caution. They knew the weight of jealousy. They knew how people behaved when blessings were involved. They knew that if the world discovered what was meant for you, some would try to claim it, some would try to twist it, and some would try to block it. So they didn't tell anyone. They didn't leave clues. They didn't take risks. They shielded your name like a secret weapon meant to activate only when the universe said, now. And now, the activation has begun. The address is coming. The ownership is confirmed. The blessing is unfolding. When your eyes see that location, a part of you that has been silent for years will finally awaken. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333.